Peace and discipline, my people. Be a savage to connect with your higher self, and that is how you maximize your now experience. I'm making this second video because I just finished meditating. Well, I interrupted my meditation because I'm like, shit clicked for me. And I'm like, why am I feeling this way? Why do I feel depressed? Why am I actually in the best space that I have been in a while, a long time, years? But I feel like it, but I don't feel like it. And I always want to know why. When you want to know why, you got to dig deep. And I've been digging, and I came up with, or what came to me is, I've exhausted giving to others. I have literally exhausted it. I'm so tired of giving and being there for people, and I don't get nothing comparable. And I don't ask for much. I just feel like in life, it just happens that way. You just happen to be the motherfucker who people can depend on. And that's a blessing and a curse. You know? Sometimes you just gotta say no. Feel me? And when you a person that always say yes, it's hard to say no. You know, but it can't be hard to say no. Because if you always say yes, they're gonna benefit. But eventually that shit is gonna drain you. It's gonna drain you. And being on this spiritual journey now, I just see things for what they truly are. I see people for who they truly are. And I just want to stay away. You know, I just want to stay away from people. That's why I don't talk on my phone. I don't text, barely. I stay away from technology because I don't fuck with niggas. I don't fuck with niggas, man. I'm tired of people. And I think that it's important to understand why you feel a certain way. Because once you understand why you feel a certain way, you know how to maneuver. You know how to operate. You feel me? And when you're on this spiritual journey, it's all about growth. And if there's something that's hanging over your head, something that's bothering you, it needs to be addressed, or else you're not going to move. You're not going to grow. You're not going to move to the next level. And that's why it's imperative that we work on us. But here's the crazy part. When you take time off to focus on yourself, they're not going to understand. They're not going to understand. But guess what? It's not for them to understand if they don't get it. If it's ever meant for them to understand, then that's cool. Because I explain myself very well. So if I explain something and you don't understand it, that just means you ain't where I'm at. How could you understand? How could a first grader understand what a 10th grader is doing? They ain't been there. They have no fucking idea. You know? So that too itself is a hard pill to swallow. And that's why it's important, like I said in my last video, you can't have expectations on people. And you really just got to do what you got to do to get through life. I know I might sound depressed right now, but that's life. I just had to get this off my chest because every day is a battle, as to be expected. But Every battle, there's a winner. And it's up to us whether we win or lose. Individually. Our own battles that we fight, we gotta tackle them shits. And it's hard to tackle things when you have outside influences, always around people, never quiet, never there to listen to your thoughts. Just clear your mind so that you have room for the answers to sit. You have to clear your mind to find your answers. How can you clear your mind if you're always doing this? If you're always doing this. If you're always doing this. You know? I'm not gonna get into other things that we always doing, but y'all know what the fuck y'all do that hold y'all back. We really gotta pay attention to ourselves. And I think that's the most difficult part for me right now is like I'm paying all the attention to myself. And I'm just seeing things that I never saw before. So it's like I'm learning how to deal with it. You know? I've never seen myself in this light before. It's a great light, don't get me wrong, 100%. But it's like I don't see no other light like me. And that's hard when you alone. I mean, I know it's gonna get better. You know, that's just the mentality thing when you're introduced to something new. You know, of course, it's foreign shit, but you know, it's hard being a chosen one. And me, I always knew I was gonna be something. You know, I work hard. I'm a Capricorn, baby. Like, I'm the epitome of a Capricorn. If you wanna know a Capricorn, I am it. You feel me? Like, so that's why it's easy for me to, not easy, but yeah, that's why it's easy for me to stay disciplined. It's in me. When I sway away, it's easy to get right back, you know? But there's no excuse to give more to others than you do yourself. That's what they say this world is about, giving, giving, giving. Yes and no. Because if you give everything, what the fuck you gonna have left? That's what people don't logically think about. I don't have to give you nothing. Shit. You feel me? And you know, people can interpret things how they want. That's on them. That's on them. You don't have to be in the business to explain shit you doing. Nah. Definitely don't have to be. You don't have to explain nothing. If you want to get ghost, that's your prerogative to get ghost. Casper. You feel me? Like, because if you feel like that's the best thing for you, like legit on some real shit, if you feel like getting ghosts is the best thing for you, at that moment, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. Let me tell you why you gotta do it. Because if you don't, that's all you gonna think about. Why didn't I leave? Why didn't I get ghosts? Why didn't I take this time off? Come on, you only harming yourself. You feel me? Like, dead ass is... Man, we go so hard for other people, man. We go so hard for other people. This society painted a picture that we always gotta be there for other people. I don't want nobody coming to me if I ain't right. So I need to get right. So when you do come, I can give you what you need. And be in the mental clarity, the mental space that I need to be in. Because me, before this, even still, I have my moments where I spaz out. As soon as I go. As soon as I spaz out, I go. And I reflect. because when you meditate, you're teaching yourself to stop and think. When I do that, I'm not stopping and thinking. So I need to go back and figure out why the fuck did I just do that? Or why did I let somebody just take me out of my element? Why did I let somebody take me out of my natural element? You know? Everything, once you know who you are, everywhere is your natural element. I ain't there yet. This is my natural element, you know? I meditate often. I meditate every day, all day. When I don't understand something, I just meditate. I just quiet my mind. I just sit there and watch my thoughts. Monkey thoughts all over the place until it quiet down, you know? And once it quiet down, I can hear the wind. I can hear the trees. I can hear the leaves. I can hear the birds. I can hear the person talking. I can hear the now experience. Everything that's going on right now, I'm in tune with it. That's what I want to be. Because when you're not in tune with right now, you missing out on shit. Because you think about that and you think about that. I'm not trying to miss nothing. I ain't trying to miss nothing. Because if you walking and you not paying attention to the path that you going on and you just walking, when you get there, it ain't what you expect. Whose fault is it? You should have paid attention the whole journey. You feel me? I drive to this park and I just start leaving my phone. I seen so much shit that I'd never seen before. And I drove to this motherfucker all the time just because I cut my phone off. I left my phone at the crib. I didn't use no GPS, no nothing. You know, with the GPS, all you doing is driving. You missing everything. Driving. You missing everything because of a GPS. How you going 20 times to a place and you still don't know how to get there without the GPS? You know? And it's like, I just start seeing everything. I'm like, damn, I missed that. And that make me more in tune, like, yo, I ain't taking that motherfucker phone nowhere. What else is out here? What else did I miss? I'm not trying to miss nothing else. So I'm going to slow down on others. And I'm going to up on me. You know what I'm saying? And that just takes discipline. Because you already know. Without no discipline, there's no peace. Peace.